In the early hours of morning, when sleep was in my head, God's wisdom whispered to me. This is what he said. You don't know where you're going, and you don't know what you're doing, and you don't know what your life's about. I am the one who's here to tell you what you need to know, what you need to do, and how. Trust your feelings and speak to your thoughts. Trust my wisdom so you won't be caught. The snare of death awaits your faltering step. Trust your feelings and speak to your thoughts. Trust my wisdom so you won't be caught. My outstretched hand awaits in case you fall. I see beneath the mask you wear. I see the sorrow of your soul. I see the image of greatness in your eyes. You'll see it too if you try. You don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what your life's about. I'm the one who's here to tell you what you need to know, what you need to do, and how. Trust your feelings and speak to your thoughts. Trust my wisdom so you won't be caught. The snare of death awaits your faltering step. Trust your feelings and speak to your thoughts. Trust my wisdom so you won't be caught. My outstretched hand awaits in case you fall. The wheels are in motion, the plan is all set. It's up to you if I guide your step. I'm willing and waiting. I have what you need. Trust your feelings to you. I will feed the truth. You don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what your life's about. I am the one who's here to tell you what you need to know, what you need to do, and how. Trust your feelings and speak to your thoughts. Trust my wisdom so you won't be caught. The snare of death awaits your faltering step. Trust your feelings and speak to your thoughts. Trust my wisdom so you won't be caught. My outstretched hand awaits in case you fall. You don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going, you don't know. Trust your feelings. You don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going. Trust your feelings. Trust your feelings. Some people disagree with that sentiment, but that was what God told me, and I don't deny that, because my feelings, as far as when I think of feelings, not the way God was telling me to trust my feelings, but my feelings, my emotions can be very irrational. So trust your feelings. The snare of death awaits your faltering step. If you think of death, if you think of two deaths, one is a spiritual death where you are disconnected from your spirit, from the God that speaks to your heart. That's a spiritual death. You don't have that life force. You're not allowing that life force to flow through you. It's there. You're just not plugging in. And then there's a physical death. And so in this song, it's the snare of death, the snare of physical death awaits your faltering step when you don't trust your feelings. Now, at that time, when I got that song, I didn't know for sure. I knew feelings that, well, maybe I didn't even know what feelings to trust, but I was just trusting that, well, he had something for me to do that might shed some light or some hope, or at least that I would enjoy doing in my life, as I had 5 young children at home and felt overwhelmed. And so it was at least the songs I was given were a respite for me. But later I learned, these words came to me, and it's, if it encourages, go with it. If it discourages, go without. So feelings that encourage me, I was being told to trust. Feelings that discourage me, that make me feel disconnected from my spirit, that make me feel disconnected from my God, essentially that make me spiritually dead. Don't trust those feelings. I mean, don't act on those feelings. Trust those feelings, that they are not what you want to be moving forward on. When you think of that, if it makes you feel disconnected from your God, from your best self, if it discourages you, those are the feelings you don't trust. And so that's what that song's about. And I would encourage you to trust your feelings, the feelings that encourage you, and the feelings that discourage you, and do more of the things that you feel encouraged to do, and less of the things that you feel discouraged. I'm Sarah D. Make it a great day.